Would you look at that? My Streamlab says I'm live. Can you believe it? Could you even for once in your miserable life fathom that I'm live to you in your home? Could you for once in your miserable life excuse me while I check to see if my audio is working? Could you for once in your miserable fucking life see that it is working and the check is over, it is complete, and I am now moving on to the next stage, which is introducing the stream. Hello, welcome to my stream. This is you know what this is, what I always do. Playing songs on Twitch for you to enjoy. Fucker. I'm in it today, baby. I'm ready to go. My last stream a couple days ago, I was not in it. I was not ready to go. It was a mistake to even try it. I was way too tired. And I will make up for that today. I will have energy. I will be excited. And I will play the songs that you want to hear. And by that I mean the songs that I picked and you have no say in. So keep that in mind next time you open your fucking mouth. Alright? Um, I don't know what I'm doing. This stream it's nothing different than normal. It's just I pick some songs and you get to listen to them. Let's get into it, baby. Starting up first, we're listening to So Taisei Riran, or Theory of Relativity is the name in English, and their song Tereto, which is translated to TV Tokyo. Now, I have played this band on here a few times before. They're good. I first heard them when they did the outro song for the Tatami Galaxy, which is probably one of the better animes I've ever watched, and I highly recommend that to you if you've never heard of it. I was like, this song is really good. Who is this? Who made it? And I looked it up, and it was the singer of this band. I was like, I like her voice. What else does she do? And so I looked it up, and I found this band, and I was like, let me download all their songs. And so I did, and here we are. This is the first song off of their album Hi-Fi Anatomia. I don't know, it's a weird fucking name. And it's really good. I like the song. I like the song a hell of a lot. I like this band a hell of a lot too. Uh, it's just they're a fun band. They're nothing like insanely incredible or anything, but they're fun and they're enjoyable. And I think that is what matters when listening to something day in and day out. You know what I mean? Let's give it a nice listen, shall we? This is Sotaise Riran with Tereto.
リモコン持ったらス
was Sotaise Riran with Tereto. Good first song, right? You better say yes, or I'll fuck you up. Coming up next is another song in a foreign language, and just another song in general. You never know what might pop up next, but it's always going to be another song. This is Alceste with Opale, I think is how you pronounce it. It's French. The band is French. No, I don't. Well, I do, but not that way. So keep that to yourself next time. L Reclips 2289. All right, you're not gonna fool me into clicking that link because the viewers I have are here, or they're right here. They ain't fake, you know. They ain't fake viewers. They're real viewers, and they're real ones that come from right here. Shouts out, you know who you are. So Alceste is known for being super metal and really intense, but they released an album, this one in particular, that is very happy and carefree and nice and fanciful. And I really like it a lot. I like it more than I like their normal stuff, so I decided to put on the list. It's from a few years back, and I don't think I've ever played them on here before, which is a shame because this song is really good. Let's just hop into it, shall we? This is Alceste with Opale. And that was Alcest and their song Opale, or Opale, or Opale, however you pronounce it. I'm not sure how I would pronounce it, except for the way I just did. What am I saying? I don't even know at this point. Moving on to the next song, we have reached Games and the song Strawberry Skies. Now, Games is a musical duo formed by Daniel Lopatin, who you might know as OPN or One Otrix Point Never, and Joel Ford, who you might know as Joel Ford, or Airbird, I guess is who I'm looking up. Because I don't really know much about Joel Ford. I'm more of an OPN man myself. But they make some good music together, that's for goddamn sure. And this song is one of my favorites of theirs. Games in general have only released, I think, 2 EPs, and they're both super duper short. But both, it's short but sweet, you know. And this song is off of the second of 2 EPs. This one is That We Can Play is the name of this EP. So, you know, kind of clever wordplay, games that we can play. You kind of see what they did there. I love this song, and hopefully you will too. I'm gonna zip my fat fucking lips, and we're gonna listen to the music, baby. This is Games with Strawberry Skies. And that was Games with Strawberry Skies. What's up, Netbooks World? Vibes indeed. Really love that song. It's a very feel-good song for the warmer weather, in my opinion. Right now, it's very cold near me, but in my heart, my viewers make me feel red hot, you know? So thanks for joining. Coming up next is Dee Dee Mouse with Baby's Star Jam. Now, I know it sounds like I just had a seizure and just saying random like syllables and vowels and sounds, but I swear those are real. That's a real title of two different things. Dee Dee Mouse is the name of the artist, and Baby Star Jam is the name of the song, baby. This is a good song. I'm really not the biggest fan of Dee Dee Mouse in general. He makes so fine music, I guess, but this song in particular has stuck with me for a very long time. I love this song a lot, and I'm not one to talk when there's nothing more to say. So once again, I'm gonna zip my fat lips. We're gonna hop right into the song this time around. This is Dee Dee Mouse with fuck. What's it called? Uh, Baby Star Jam. I got it. And that was Dee Dee Mouse with Baby's Star Jam. What'd you think of it? Did you like it? Let me know! Motherfuckers! Alright, coming up next is Daft Punk with Revolution 909. Everyone knows Daft Punk, I don't really gotta introduce them, but I do feel like, oh, fuck yes, two big hearts. Thank you so much. I am glad that you like those songs. I like to fuck yes. I feel bad. I Let me say, I did call you guys fuckers, but please don't take that to heart. But thank you for answering my question. No, fuck yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. Daft Punk, like I said, everyone knows who they are. I don't really got to introduce them, but I do feel like their first album, Homework, not many people listen to or talk about or know about. So I decided to put what I think is the best song on that album on my stream today. It's very good. It digs back to their roots of sampling and French house and all that stuff, and I do feel like it's very funky. You know, it's very it's very disco-y, I guess, and I think it's very good. You can it's to me listening to Homework and then going to their next album Discovery, which has Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, um, Something About Us, One More Time, like all of those iconic songs from Daft Punk. I feel like there definitely was a gap. Something happened to them musically in between those two albums that really changed their sound. Uh, I think for the better, because I do like the trajectory they took in Discovery and towards their later stuff as well. But their first album is still very good. So let's listen to Daft Punk with Revolution 909. that was Daft Punk with Revolution 909. On a gameplay note, that is one of the more frustrating songs I've ever played in this game. Uh, so if you ever pick this game up, I recommend not playing that song on it. Rip Daft Punk from Hitmonchan. Yes, rip indeed. They're both dead and buried at this point. Ashes scattered to the winds. Those robotic fucks. Coming up next is Eyeliner with Toyota Prius. Now, this is a classic future funk song. Eyeliner is a really good future funk artist, and this is one of his best ones. I'm just gonna steamroll, not steamroll. I'm powering through. I'm making something. I'm rushing through this. The first block of my stream has a lot of electronic, happier sounding stuff, but as it goes on, it will progress and change. So while I hope you guys are enjoying the vibes you're hearing right now, that's not going to be the whole stream, so keep that in mind. Today I listened to a playlist and was caught off guard when you didn't stop to talk between songs. Listen, it's like the old time radio stuff, Hitmonchan. It's you get used to a voice, and I'm what you call a shocking disc jockey or a shock jock. You listen to what I gotta say. You come for the songs, you stay for the personality. And baby, I got personality in spades. Mwah! Oh, look at these. Okay, I'm done. I'm not gonna do that anymore. All right, coming up now, because it's happening as this exact moment, is Eyeliner with Toyota Prius. and that was Eyeliner with Toyota Prius. Love it. That song is great. If you agree, send me like Venmo me $30 if you agree. All right, moving on to the next song is Hitomi Toi with her song Garasu no Sama Holiday or Glass Summer Holiday. I'm gonna say the title in English from now on because I do not want to have to botch foreign language again. I love Hitomi Toi. She does city pop in the modern day. She's really good. She's great even, some might say. Some of them might be me. And I love her music a lot. If you like city pop and you're aching and quaking for some new stuff, she is what you're looking for. My chance is a good thing I only thought it was good. Hey, if that was good, $15 is all I ask. Let's just get into it. Excuse me. I really like her voice. Her voice I think is great. I think it's a really nice sounding one. Unlike all those motherfuckers who have awful voices that I listen to. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm in a weird mood today. I think it's because I had a good day, and it's like it doesn't happen in quarantine very often, so I'm just in like a weird, funky mood. So yeah, let's get into it. This is Hitomi Toi with Glass Summer Holiday. that was Hitomi Toi with Summer Glass Holiday. I love her a lot. I need to have her on more streams. She just makes me feel good, makes me feel happy. And coming up next is Bloodwave with Human. Now, this is a interesting. I'm gonna try to classify this. I think this would be considered future funk, but it's made by someone who is typically a vaporwave artist. So I guess make your own decision on this one. I guess figure that one out with your own noggin. I'm not the biggest fan of Bloodwave. They're fine. They're okay. But I like the song. And I think it fit really well in this slot of the stream. Not every song I listen to on the stream has to be one of my favorites of all time, Some of them can just be ones that I enjoy it. I enjoy it, I enjoy it. So let's listen to it. This is Bloodwave with Human. That was Bloodwave with Humans. Jake Twitchin says, I've never seen this game, and it looks incredibly fun. It is! I love this game. Audio Surf, both 1 and 2, are games that I really love and enjoy. I guess that means you haven't seen the stream before, so welcome to my radio stream, Mr. Twitchin. Hope you enjoy what you hear. Coming up next is Saint Pepsi with Private Caller. Now, I said before that not every song has to be one of the best songs I ever heard, but this song is one of the best vaporwave songs of all time, made by one of, if not the best vaporwave artist of all time, Saint Pepsi. He's very good, and this song is incredible. Uh, I love it very much, and hope you do too. It's, I think, one of the most popular, vaporwave songs on YouTube. So if you've listened to vaporwave, you've more than likely heard this song. And if you don't, then maybe this song will be a good introduction to you, and you'll love the genre after this. Notebooks World says, "Why are you pulling out all the bangers? Shake my head." Well, listen, when you're streaming to the amazing viewers like you out there, you gotta pull out all the stops, you know? So, speaking of pulling out the stops, let's stop me talking and start the song. This is St. Pepsi with Private Caller. and that was Saint Pepsi with Private Caller. Jake Twitchin says Saint Pepsi's a 10 out of 10 name, and I'm inclined to agree. I think it's a great name for a great artist. Now, coming up next, we're reaching a turning point in the stream where I'm sorry, but the bangers must stop now. Songs that might not be as upbeat and catchy as they were previously, but are still songs I love. This is James Ferraro with Xerxes Blau. This is off of Requiem for Recycled Earth, which was my favorite album of 2019. And while this song might not be everyone's cup of tea, I do ask that you give it a shot. You might like it. Uh, I'm making it seem like it's going to be awful. It's just not something that I feel like most people would choose to listen to, maybe. So hopefully by playing it for you, it opens your mind to new possibilities of electronic music. Uh, I'm not going to say any more, because I feel like I'm digging my own grave with this. But hopefully you like it. This is James Ferraro with Xerxes Blau. And that was James Ferraro with Xerxes Blau. Now, James Ferraro, if I forgot to mention, was one of the forefathers of vaporwave. Believe it or not, he started off the movement. Really, he was one of the people who started off the movement with the album Far Side Virtual, which is a lot of people credit to uh, basically be one of the first vaporwave albums before vaporwave was like an established thing. He was just part of a group that was making songs and albums like that at the time, and then the movement sort of took over from there. And it's a very good album. He also holds a personal distinction for me to be I think, the only artist that I like that for 2 years in a row took Album of the Year for me. 2019 he had this album, which was Requiem for Recycled Earth. And then 2020 he had Neurogeist, which was my favorite of that year. So he's very fucking good, and I hope he releases another one this year because I would hope maybe he can go for the Triple Crown 3 years running. All right, coming up next is Anenon with Mansana. Anenon is a jazz musician, I suppose. He plays the saxophone, but I guess it's not really just being playing the saxophone itself isn't jazz. I guess he's an electronic musician who plays the saxophone, and the albums of his that I have heard are all more ambient in nature than jazz. So I don't know why I said jazz at all. Please ignore that. Um, this song in particular is a very exotic sounding song, and I really enjoy it. I like this album in general. Ananon has some really, really solid albums, and I recommend that if you enjoy what you're about to hear, I recommend looking them up and listening to all his stuff because it's all really, really good. This is Ananon with Mansana. That was On and On with Manzana. Bit of a longer one, bit of a more down tempo and ambient one. Let me know what you think of that kind of stuff because that's the kind of song that I like, and I will always play the kind of songs that I like on the stream. That said, feedback from the audience, people who actually are listening, um, to the streams week out, like feedback, like knowing what kind of songs they want to listen to, if that's the kind of stuff they like. Lets me know if I should play more or less of those types of things. So please let me know what you think, um, so that I know how to make you happy. All right, coming up next, speaking of making you happy, is a very sad sounding song. This is A Winged Victory for the Sullen with a really long fucking name for the song. Let's get to it. We played some open chords and rejoiced, for the earth had circled the sun for yet another year. I'm just gonna say we played some open chords to abbreviate that from now on. But A Winged Victory for the Sullen is a fantastic duo of just orchestral piano sounds, and I think the song in particular is very beautiful. They make really great music, and this is going just continuing the theme of sort of more down tempo ambient sounds that'll last for only a couple more songs. So if you're not a fan of that, please stick with me. Uh, but I'm a big fan of it, so that's why I'm playing it. I don't really have anything else to say. I guess Dustin O'Halloran is one of the two people that is in this group, and he makes very good solo music as well. So if you end up liking the song, I recommend checking Dustin O'Halloran out. This is A Winged Victory for the Sullen. Ugh, let me try that again. This is A Winged Victory for the Sullen with We Played Some Open Chords. And that was a winged victory for the Sullen with We Played Some Open Chords. I think that song is beautiful, and I hope you did too. Or at least decent. Coming up next is the last in this trio of more classical ambient songs. This is Rachel's with First Self-Portrait Series. Now, might be a weird name for a song, but this group released a soundtrack for a play based off of the painter Egon Schiele's life. And this is, I'm assuming, I've never seen the play, nor will I ever, because I don't really care. The music's great, but I don't really care about a play that about that. I'm assuming that this moment is a song that plays when he is first debuting or painting his first self-portrait series. And I think the song is fantastic. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe, ring the bell. Please donate on my Kickstarter and my Patreon. Here we go. This is Rachel's with First Self-Portrait Series. That was Rachel's with First Self-Portrait Series. Okay, and coming up next is Kush or Kushi or Couche. I'm not sure. I've never been known how to pronounce this. With Airy Me. This is a electronic musician from Japan. She is very good. This is from her first album, Red Rocket Telepathy, and I think y'all might like it. Personally, I think y'all might enjoy this song. It's again a bit more down tempo, but not remotely like the past songs. It's I think a bit more dense as well. Also, I'll just say, don't worry if you're not enjoying the down tempo stuff. Very soon it will get back up to the high tempo bangers that started the stream off. But you know I gotta add these slower tempo songs because I love them so much. Yeah. Enough excuses. Let's get right into it. This is Couche with Erimi.
雪
That was Couché with Airy Me. And coming up next on the list is Siguros with, I don't know how to pronounce this, Agaitis Biojun. Siguros is one of the best bands of all time. I'm not even saying one of my favorite bands, because they are one of my favorite bands, but I'm blanket statement. They're one of the best bands of all time. I don't think that's a dispute, honestly. From Iceland, they are a post-rock group that has made a lot of really solid albums with many beautiful songs in their time, with this being one of their best. And I wanted to play it on the stream because I don't think I ever have. I've been kind of nervous about doing it because it's a bit longer, but I realized it wasn't any longer than some of the other songs I've played recently, not just today, but in recent memory. So I think today's the day. And I hope you guys enjoy it. If you've never heard them before, I think this is a great track to introduce you with. This is Siguros with Agaitis Biorjun. and that was Siguros with Aegetis Virjun. I probably pronounced that three different ways the three times I've said it, but what are you gonna do? It's not a language I understand or speak, so please, I'm begging you to forgive me. Alright, coming up next on the playlist is Muse with Newborn. Now Muse, back in the day, for me, was once my favorite band of all time. They have since been toppled by a band that will be on this playlist later on, but the songs that I liked, I still like. I just found songs that I like more, you know? And also, I think their more recent stuff has been bad, but that's another topic for another time. Um, Newborn is a fantastic song, a very upbeat and intense song. So if you haven't been digging the slow pace of the stream so far, this might pep you up just a little bit, you know? So why wait any longer? Why not just get right to it? This is Muse with Newborn. and that was Muse with Newborn. Matthew Bellamy's voice, the lead singer of Muse, I think is one of the best in the biz. Even with the songs I don't like today, I still think that he's one of the better vocalists out there. It's a fantastic voice. Coming up next is Space Echo with Gone. This is a group that I've played on here many times before, but I'll keep playing them because they are fantastic. Sort of rocky, sort of electronic. They are a good combo of both genres. And I think they have a pretty unique sound and a very beautiful lead singer. What more do I need to say than that, you know? Let's get into it. This is Space Echo with Gone. and that was Space Echo with Gone. I really do enjoy that song and that whole album, honestly. That album's what got me into that band back in, I think, 2011, and I think it's still one of their best, and it's one of my favorites. Coming up next is Animal Collective with Also Frightened. Now, Animal Collective is another band that doesn't really need an introduction, so I won't bother, especially off of this album, which I think is their most famous by far, from what I know. I just like this song. I like this band. Don't really have anything else to say. If you've never heard of them, then I guess this is Animal Collective with their song Also Frightened. and that was Animal Collective with Also Frightened. I love the climax of that song. I think it's very fun. I love the way they just belt it out. And coming up next is HTRK with New Year's Day. Now, HTRK is another group that I like that really doesn't have a lot of fame, which is a bit of a shocker to me because I think they're very good. Kind of down tempo, sort of angsty, I guess, but I think very good. Tell me what you think. This is HDRK with New Year's Day. And that was HTRK with New Year's Day. And coming up next on the list is When Saints Go Machine with When Did Summer End? When Saints Go Machine is a personal favorite of mine. I really like this band a lot. They're definitely a acquired taste, though, so I'm curious to see, if anything, what people will say about it once I play it. Because the lead singer's voice is a bit odd, a bit Kermity normally. Though I guess on this album in particular, he sort of switched it up and started singing a bit more soulfully, more R&B-y, I guess. Um, I really like it. This album is brand new. It came out like a month ago, and it's great. I think it's a really fantastic. It's very short, but I think it's a great album. I think the song's great too. I've played them on my stream before. Uh, People have mixed reactions on it usually. Not really sure what the consensus is, but I like them. So I'm playing them, baby. Oh, this is When Saints Go Machine with When Did Summer End?
Shut up, shut up, shut up, no. Shut up, stop. Evaporated like sanitizer. Always thought I'd relive. I'm torn apart. Every void is way too wide. All I hope to be desire. But I drink too much, drop tears to fill a fair one's cup and leave them on a stretcher. Wish eyes could see forever clear. Wish eyes could see forever clear. I wish I could have been braver. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm not anyone's savior. I'd stay, but all pain left stains like we laid there. Forget every part of me. Erase every memory. There's no one here, not even me. When it's summer rain, when it's summer rain, when it's summer rain, then it's summer rain. When it's summer rain, does summer rain, summer rain, does summer rain.
That was When Saints Go Machine with When Did Summer End? In my point of view, summer hasn't even begun. I mean, we're still in spring. That was a good joke. If that was a good joke, please Venmo me $30. Alright, coming up next is the radio department with Messy Enough. I've spoken on the radio department at length in the past. I guess anyone listening is new and hasn't heard me play them before, I'll say that they are just one of my favorites. They are like my third favorite band of all time. Their music means everything to me. I love them. And this particular song is off of a compilation of singles. Was it from like 2000 to 2010, I think, is where the compilation dates are from. and I think this airs on the 2000s corner of that, so it's a bit muddled, it's a bit lo-fi, but still very good. They are a Danish band, from what I remember, maybe Swedish actually. I think they're actually Swedish. I take back the Danish part. They are a Swedish band, and I've met them all before, and they're all very nice guys. So shouts out to them. So with that, I'll start the song. This is the Radio Department with Messy Enough. And that was the Radio Department with Messy Enough. Can you believe it? There's only 5 songs left on the stream tonight. 5 songs till it's done. Coming up next is Mew with I. Now, Mew is my all-time favorite band. Oh, my headphone just made a fun noise. Don't know if you guys heard that, or if that was just in my ears. But this is Mew's a favorite band of all time. I love them to death, and I've played them like a lot before on the stream, like a lot. And I can only hope that y'all like them too, because if not, I gotta stop playing them, right? This song is off of their latest album from a few years back. which I've realized I haven't really played much of on the stream. Visuals is a fantastic album, even though it's one that I don't consider to be their best. And this is probably the most fun song, if not their best, off of this album. So let's give it a listen. This is Mew with I. And that was Mew with I. And coming up next is The National with Slipping Husband. Now, I talked about The National in a previous stream, mentioning that really I thought they were a favorite band of mine, but I really come to realize that their album High Violet is really the only album of theirs I truly love. That is one of the best albums, in my opinion. Um, their newer stuff after that I don't like very much, and I've come to realize that their stuff before that I only enjoy a handful of songs. This is one of those songs. Slipping Husband is off of an album that came, I think, a couple albums before High Violet, but in my opinion, as a whole, while not bad, isn't anything to write home about. But this song in particular, I think, is fantastic. So let's hear it now. This is The National with Slipping Husband.
Gotta talk, you're acting like a kid. We don't wanna hear about the things you never did. You could have been a legend, but you became a father. That's what you are today. That's what you are today. Spending all your time somewhere inside your head, haunted by the imported life you could have led. But your kisses aren't enough to keep your kids in line. So you better straighten out yourself and give your baby time. Cause if you don't give her what she needs, she'll get it where she can. Cause she's a lonely man. Don't leave yourself alone too many days. Sooner than you know, you're gonna start slipping. You'll end up talking to the ghost of your wife as if you knew her. Your eyes will put her everywhere, spending all your time somewhere inside your head, haunted by the important life you could live. You'll fuck yourself to clear your head. You'll close your door and go to bed. You'll try to sleep without a dream, cause that's where she finds you. Yeah, that's where she finds you. Don't leave yourself alone for too many days. Cause sooner than you know, you're gonna start slipping. Better get a drink in you before you start to bore us. Dear, we better get a drink in you before you start to bore us. Dear, we better get a drink in you before you start. Tell me about it, get a drink in you before you start to bore us.
And that was The National with Slipping Husband. Alright, coming up next, this is our third to last song on the stream. Again, can you believe it? We're almost done. We've almost made it all the way through. I can't believe you guys are sticking with me to the end. This is Cold War Kids with Hair Down. Cold War Kids is a group that I loved a lot as a kid. At least this one album, Robbers and Cowards. I honestly haven't followed them at all after this album, so I have no idea how many albums they've released afterwards or what they sound like. I'm not interested though. This album though, and yeah, I think is awesome still. Like I listened to it again not that long ago. I was like, wow, this album's still pretty good. And this is one of the better songs off of that album. So I decided, why not share it with the listeners today? This is Cold War Kids with Hair Down.
Conversations that went on terrible paths. Don't talk about that. No, don't talk about that. We're coming back loud and in this conversation. Say said you let your hair down. You got enough to go around, oh man. Said you let your hair down. But you've been telling me that since the day we met. She's laughing like a choir girl. She's laughing like a choir girl. She's laughing like a choir girl. When she doubles over, sounds like hallelujah.
And that was Cold War Kids with Hair Down. I really like the sort of twangy guitar that gets about halfway into the song. Reminds me a lot of Block Party, which I haven't really made the connection between until listening to it just now. I think that's why I like them so much. I'm not usually into that sort of bluegrass sound and folky Southern Belle charm kind of music, but they have this sort of like indie alt rock, like Euro alt rock kind of sound to them that I think makes them stand out from the rest of the bands that sound like them, I guess. I don't know. Coming up next is Sufjan Stevens with Come On, Feel the Illinois. The titular song off of the album, Come On, Feel the Illinois. Sufjan Stevens is very famous. I don't got to introduce him. Famous guy, makes famous music, and this is one of his most famous songs. So I feel like I don't have to intro this at all. If you haven't heard this before, I guess, enjoy it. Because this is Sufjan Stevens with Come On, Feel the Illinois. And let me say also, I know it's Illinois, but I'm 90% sure that the song and the album are pronounced Illinois, I think. Please don't quote me on that. Here we go.
about it now. Chicago in fashion, the soft drinks expansion of Columbia. From Paris in scented, I dream of we invented the Ferris wheel. Oh, great intentions, covenant with the imitation. Have you no conscience? I think about it now. Oh, God of progress, have you degraded or forgot us? Where have your laws gone? I think about it now. Ancient hieroglyphic on the South Pacific, typically terrific, busy and prolific. Classical devotion, architect emotion, lacking in emotion. Think about it now. Chicago, the new age. What would Frank Lloyd Wright say? Oh, Columbia. Amusement or treasure? These optimistic pleasures like the Ferris civilizations, floating light of nations. If you got the patience, celebrate the actions. Columbia. I cried myself to sleep last night, and the ghost of Carl, he approached my window. I was hypnotized, I was asked to improvise on the attitude, the regret of a thousand centuries of death. With the hard chair and the superstitious prayer, I am writing home. I am writing home. Even in my best condition, counting all the superstition, I am writing home. I am writing home. And we laughed of the attitudes of a thousand lives. We were asked at the attitudes they reminded us of death. Everything is belated, everything is antiquated. Are you writing from the heart? Are you writing from the heart? Even in his heart, the devil has to know the bottom. Are you writing from the heart? Are you writing from the heart? And I cried myself to sleep last night, for the earth and materials, they may sound just right,
That was Sufjan Stevens with Come On, Feel the Illinois. Net Books World says, proud Illinoisan? Fuck yeah. Representing your home state. You must love that album because it's all about your state. I remember when I was a dumb little kid and this album came out, I could not wait for him to make a song or an album about Maryland. I was like, I'm from Maryland. When's he gonna get to Maryland? Of course he wasn't gonna make 50 albums about the states. Like people, like I was a kid, so it's excusable for me to have thought that, but everyone else who thought that, come on, what were you doing? All right, we have reached the end of the stream. This is the last song of the stream tonight. This is Kinoko Teikoku, otherwise known as Mushroom Kingdom in English, with the song let me see this. Taikutsu Shinogi, or Boredom. This is it. This is the last song. We're here. Oh my god. Let's just get to it. Kinoko Teikoku is a band I really like. Their older stuff anyway, including this album. Their newer stuff is hit or miss for me, but their older stuff is always a slam dunk. I'm using sports analogies here. All right, this is the last song of the stream. This is Kinoko Teikoku with Boredom.
し消せない日々
that was Kinoko Tekoku with their song Boredom. Now, if you can gosh darn believe it, we've reached the end. I thank you so much for if you've been listening, either in the past, in the present, or in the future. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. For anyone watching currently, if you missed any of the stream, Twitch does tend to like to mute large swaths of the VOD. However, if you scroll down, I do have links to an archive channel that I upload all of all of these radio streams starting from I think January. Fortunately, I had this idea too late, and there are a lot of these streams that are lost forever. But at least the ones coming going forward are now saved on YouTube. Um, so yeah, if you need something to listen to, I guess pop that on. If not, then hey, don't worry about it. All I can say is thank you for listening. I appreciate it. I might be back tomorrow for something. I don't know what I would stream if I am back tomorrow, so don't count on it too hard. Um, so yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. I love you. I miss you. Honestly, I really want to kiss you. Have a good night. And bye-bye. Bye. Goodbye.